We'll now create the next section of the page, the work experience box. This is created using the media object and the level component. And then we'll start using icons from Font Awesome 5. In our code editor, we go outside of our box div and we create one more div tag with the class box and content, just like before. We'll now add the H2 heading element with the class title, and to center align it, we'll add the class has text centered. We'll add the text work experience and close the tag again. Now let's create our first media object. We add a div tag with the class media. Inside this, we first want to add our icon for the left side. So we add a div tag with the class media left and also the class icon, and we want to make it large, so we add the class is large, and we want to give it a primary color, so we add the class has text primary. Alright, inside this we add the actual icon. So to do this, we'll choose to use the I tag with the class FAB, since we want to use one of the brand icons from Font Awesome. This is what the B stands for. And then we use the FA dash prefix and then the name of our icon, which is Facebook in this case. And then we also want to give it a fixed width, so we add the class FAFW. And finally, we want this to be 3 times as big, so we add the class FA3X. Now we close this I tag again. Notice that this is an empty tag. Now we want to create the content for this media object. So we add a div tag with the class media content. Then we add an H3 heading element with the class is marginless, because we want to remove all the margins for this heading element. The text will be front-end developer, and we'll close the heading tag again. Now we want to use the level component, which is used to make objects be on the same horizontal level with space evenly distributed between it. So first we add a div tag with the class level, and inside we'll first add a span tag with the class level left. This is what will float to the left side, and we want a link with the text Facebook. We'll close the link and close the span tag. To the right side, we'll use the small tag, so the text will be smaller, and the class level right. We also want this text to be uppercase, so we add the class is uppercase, and we want it to be bold, so we add the class has text weight bold, and we want it to be gray, so we add the class has text gray. Now the content for this will be a date, so we use the time element with the date time attribute with the value of our date 2017 0, so this will be January 2017. We'll close the time element again. Then we'll add an n dash using an HTML entity, and we'll add one more time element with the date time attribute with the value 2017 12. So this will be December 2017 and close the time tag. Now we'll go outside of our media object and we'll add a paragraph with some text here. Paste it in. Now let's take a quick look in the browser. We'll refresh, scroll down. We can see that it looks as we wanted it to. You can see that initially the objects in the level component will stick together, but when we reach a certain breakpoint, the right side part of the level component will float to the right side. If we look closer on the icon, we can see that the I tag has been replaced by SVG code. We can see our former I tag here as a comment. So here the Font Awesome JavaScript file has inserted the code for this SVG file. We can see the classes that we're using is still right here, and it is also adding the area hidden attribute with the value true. This is for accessibility, so this will hide it for screen readers. Now we want to create the rest of our work experiences. So I'll just copy this and paste one more in here, and I'll update this to be art director, and the icon should be Apple, company should be Apple. We'll paste in one more, which is for Dropbox. So the icon is Dropbox, and the job position is user experience designer, and the company is Dropbox. We'll add one more with the icon medium, the job position copywriter, and the company medium, and one more for Google using a Google icon, the job position search engine consultant, and the company Google, and the last one for Uber using the Uber icon, an AI engineer at Uber. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back into our browser and refresh. Here we see all of the parts of our box section for the work experience.